So I like all sorts of games. I like strategy games. I like, sort of very technical games. I like action games, although I'm not hugely good at them. I like scary horror games, and I also really like cute, wholesome games. I think the world needs more cute, wholesome games. I think we need that kind of injection of more positive vibes, positive sentiment in the world at the moment. There's a lot of bad things happening, and we need to counter that with some good stuff. So I always get really excited when I see a well-made, cute game in my feed to showcase, and this is one of them. And the reason why this has existed, and I noticed some other cute, wholesome games as well, is because there is a girly game jam on at the moment. Well, it's actually just finished its entries level, and it is currently in the voting level for I think the next 2 weeks from roughly from the point that I'm recording this. Yeah, so give it a look if you're interested in that sort of thing. We're going to check out this game in particular. I found it particularly well made, and it is also kind of Japanese themed, so that is another big button to get me interested. So the game is called Oshikatsu, which I think Oshi is the person you kind of push, you support, and Oshikatsu is, I think, essentially the act of supporting them, and in whatever way you can. So what we're trying to do here is we're trying to support our favorite sort of idol band, a boy idol band in this case, since our main character is a girl. And yeah, so the idea is that we are going to a concert of theirs in the evening. And for those who don't quite understand the small idol mechanism in Japan, you have these everything from mini concerts to really big concerts, depending on how big the group is, how popular the group is, and you kind of go there, and if you support that particular group or a particular singer within the group, and then you support them by buying the merch, obviously, because that's how they make money. They don't really, I don't know how much they get paid, if they get paid at all for the concerts or anything like that. They may even have to pay for the venue. I imagine there's a lot of variation there, depending again on the size and popularity and the nature of the venue and things like that. But yeah, so they pitch up, they do a little concert, and then there is a sort of a merch event built around the concert where you can pay for pictures with them, pay for signatures, stand in line to get a little bit of time with them, and that kind of thing. Yeah, so that's kind of how it works, and that's sort of what we're looking at here. So our main character is getting ready for this concert, and she needs to pre-buy some things before she goes to it. And she is unfortunately at quite a severe workplace where she cannot be seen to not be working. So she has to do her merch purchasing sneakily while her boss doesn't catch her and yell at her and ultimately fire her. It's apparently a little bit of a severe context here. I don't think in reality you'd be fired that quite that quickly, but you don't want to get in trouble, and that's what we need to avoid here. And we have until 6 p.m. where the workday ends, and we need to rush off to the concert. So at that time, we need to accomplish a number of goals. So let's jump in and look at some of the gameplay. I don't think I'm going to succeed because I'm going to be showing you all the items. I think you should come and play it and succeed. Don't forget, link is in the description. Come check out the game, check out the jam if you're interested in that sort of thing. And yeah, let's jump in and have a look. It loads pretty quickly. It's Godot, as we can see. I'm pleased to see that. I do like Godot. Oshikatsu Office is the full game name. And this acts, I suppose, as a sort of a tutorial. It actually needs a bit of a better tutorial, but this is sufficient. So you're going to a concert after work. Beware of the boss, don't slack off when he is around. So he comes walking along this way. And you have to collect all the merch before 6 p.m. And you have conveniently written all of the things you need to collect on your whiteboard here. Apparently the boss doesn't bother reading the whiteboard. He misses that. So let's jump in and start. Unfortunately, we can't maximize the screen. So this is as big as it gets. But here is our time limit here. We need to finish by 6 p.m. And we are working away here. On the left, we need to get Nui. I'm not quite sure what that is. We need to get a badge, an acrylic stand, and Polaroids. And that's our boss checking on us. And on the bottom right here are the tasks that we need to do. So if we click on the first one, this is an item that we need to open. And then we need to dress our Nui. Is that like a kind of a doll? And we have acquired our Nui. Oh, and we need to get back to work. And that now has a big green tick on it. Now he's gone past. We can... Oh, no, I clicked it too soon. So that's he gets mad and we get unemployment and fired, where we lie on the ground and cry. I think it's possibly a little severe for this game. We should probably just get yelled at or something like that. But, you know, I mean, it's meant to be over the top and funny, obviously. But we can just click retry. So let's watch out for our boss coming. Let's try to get this done as quickly as possible. And we dress him. Now, if he comes, we can cancel what we're doing, but then we have to restart it from the beginning again. Although there are... to work. So, we've accomplished one of them. Now, there is another challenge here. Okay, we were looking at this challenge, which is the thing we have to click on the green dot to open it. And we get a Polaroid. But we need to get 3 of those. So, let's try and do number 2. Watch out for the sound of our bus thumping along. Does that not count? Is that not a good Polaroid? Hey, that was 1, 2 out of 3. Oh, quickly close it before the boss sees what we're doing. Cat is yelling in the background. I think cat action is probably very appropriate for a Japanese game. Hey, we got 3 out of 3, so we've accomplished that task. And now this task is we need to bid just before the last second. And this is normally interrupted by the boss coming along. There. Oh, and we got it. But I think we only got 1 of the possibles. Oh, that was close. That was very close. Let's snipe the next one. I think again we need to get 3 of these. Yep, 2 or 3. Oh, they're badges that we are buying online. It's going to be close. I'm sure the boss is going to appear just now. Nope. Okay. Great. We got them. And I'm going to stop there. I'm not going to show you what happens at the end, but what this needs to be. I will just show you the next task quickly. Boss man is cruising past. The next task is we need to buy an acrylic stand from this message seller, and we need to type. So I need to type HELLO exclamation mark space. I would like to buy this acrylic standy exclamation mark, and send the message. And once we've sent that message, that we have accomplished part of the task, so we need to quickly hide it before our boss comes past. And we bring it out again, and then he asks a question, and we need to type the answer, and that is how we finish that of the 4 tasks. And I will leave that up to you guys to do, to see how the end is ended. We did see a failure state, and thank you for watching. And that is all the gameplay I'm showing. If you are just here for the gameplay, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Check out my Patreon, where there is very little there, but I'm trying to wait for people to come in and give me ideas on how to turn it into a Patreon that is worth being a member of. Because I don't know really what you guys want. You need to tell me that. So yeah, come and fill in the post, fill in the poll. I think I made a poll there that is open to everyone to just come in and write. So if you are at all interested in that side of thing, come along, join the community. If not, then I will hope to see you in the next video. However, if you are here for the critique, okay, I'm of course bearing in mind that this is for a game jam. It is a simple, cute little girly game. So I don't expect to see sound controls or anything like that, but there are none. So my lack of expectation was met. There are no options of any sorts here. I like to see sound controls to turn off the music and leave the game sounds and that kind of thing. So yeah, the sound controls would be the one thing I would recommend adding here, and a slightly better tutorial to get us to understand what has to happen for each of these things. We ran out of time. The main menu doesn't have anything other than the start menu and a little bit of information as to what to do. Like, I didn't find it very hard to play this game. I understood what was going on pretty quickly. A little bit of confusion as to what I had to do for the for the 4 tasks. So maybe a little bit of a tutorial button here which shows you the 4 tasks, what you need to do. I didn't understand what these things are. Maybe if I was more into the Oshikatsu world, I would have automatically known what was going on, but I'm not, so I didn't, and it was tricky. It's a terrible cubicle office, but the colors are nice anyway. So the sounds themselves sounds great. The music is lovely. The thump of the bus working past is a nice bassy sound. I liked all of that kind of stuff. I think the sounds were great. Maybe a little bit more background office sound or something like that, just to set the scene. You know, the music is fine, but I do like background sounds. The artwork is absolutely fantastic. I mean, look at this game; it's beautiful. Yeah, the sort of the font and the writing and the little character there and the office space and the writing on the board. And I have zero comments and really just a lot of respect for the art that is in this game. I think we had a credits list down here. So yeah, Normal Space. Okay, everything is just done by Normal Space. I mean, amazing work. This game is beautiful. The flow is fine. The work is fine. The music, yeah, is absolutely fine. The sounds also good. It just needs a bit more sound, a bit more background sound and things like that. Obviously not necessary, especially for a game jam game. But you know, if you wanted to take this game to a new level, that would be something I would consider for it. Gameplay is fine. I found the timing of the boss and everything to work really well. Yeah, the game was smooth. The game was comfortable to play. It's a very short game and a very fun game. I do recommend giving it a go just for that little bit of experience, and I look forward to seeing what Normal Space brings out in the future. And I mean, you could have thrown in some immersion to sort of talk a bit more about who the group is that you're supporting, maybe a little intro to show you being excited about it, and then, oh my god, I need to get these things and I only have the day to do it, and you know, that kind of stuff. Kind of a bit more introduction to it. If this was a bigger game that I was, you know, the game would, I think, need to be expanded out to make that worthwhile. But that's kind of the sort of stuff I would consider for it. But you know, all of that aside, as the game is at the moment, I think it's fantastic. I think it's a really good game, and a huge respect to the dev for producing this, and everyone else. Come and give it a play, give it a like. It's a fun, comfortable little experience. For, you know, I don't know, 10-15 minutes, however long it took to actually get somewhere with it. Yeah, adorable game. Please make more games No More Space, because this is good. And yeah, thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Goodbye.